Hi guys. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different today. Because since we're talking about Castlevania, we gotta talk about the games too. So, with the fog machine light in the background to get some extra lighting in here, um, we're gonna talk about the game. Now, I can't do like a review because I can't beat this thing. So, what I'm gonna do is a bit more like a throwback to some of my older videos where it's just a tripod in front of the TV and you watch me play the game and I give a little commentary. So that's what we're gonna do. That's how all of these are gonna go. And I can only hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, here are my thoughts and level 1 playthrough of the original Castlevania. I hope you enjoy. Alright, now, unfortunately I don't really have an NES, so I can't really make this a full authentic playthrough like I'm the Angry Video Game Nerd or something, but what I do have is an emulated original Xbox and a controller. So, this is what we're gonna do. You're just gonna watch me play the game and I'll comment on it a bit, and we'll go from there. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to play the whole thing because I don't have the storage space and because this game's too hard, so yeah. Without further ado, let me go to my favorites page on my emulator. And there it is. Alright, here is Castlevania. Pretty good title screen. You got a nice animated bat along with Dracula's castle. So, already off to a good start. Obviously, this is made by Konami. There's that iconic music. Alright. So first thing I can say is that the gameplay is pretty good. Though it is definitely of its time. It is a bit stiff platform-wise, but you can duck, you can whip, you can jump and whip, but you can't whip in all directions. That's not until later games. And the music's great. Of course, this is Castlevania, and this is the NES. Good old 8-bit soundtrack. And as you can see, I'm upgrading my whip. So, it's a little different. Let me turn this up a little bit. That way you guys can actually hear it. Alright, so right now I'm walking into Dracula's castle. Make sure to try to whip everything in sight because you never know if there will be like a special weapon like this, which costs hearts, which are over there in that corner. And in we go. Now, it has a good variety of enemies. It's not really going to show it in this gameplay, but trust me, it does have pretty good variety in enemies. Try to whip the candles if you can. Also, these enemies do respawn every time you move, so be on your guard. Because if you die, you have to re-upgrade your whip again. So, up the stairs. Barely missed that black cat. Oh, yeah, there's that problem too. Since it is NES, you can only go up and down the stairs if you hit up and down on the D-pad. If you try to go through it, you just plummet to the ground, which can also result in death. So, we're gonna go this way. Holy water, we do want that. I forgot there was a dog there, that's my bad. Now, contrary to popular game belief, you cannot use hearts to heal yourself. You can only heal yourself by finding food, which is hidden in the walls, which I think is a pork chop according to the original NES manual. But yeah, these ghouls are not going to give you a break. You have to be ready for them. And because of this, you're not going to be able to get like every single ghoul, but if you can get most of them, you should be okay. We're going to want to go up the stairs. There we go. Once again, great music. This is the NES. Okay. Now, this gameplay is not really going to show it, but this game does get very hard. It's one of the hardest games on the NES, just right next to Ninja Gaiden. And there's our health. This is what health is, this right here. As I let it disappear because I was talking for too long. My bad. Watch out for the bats. This one has, like, all kinds of enemies, dude. Like, you have fishmen, you got Medusa heads. Cool. Good thing I know how to duck. I'm just gonna keep moving so I don't get killed by these things. Kill this. Get the holy water. And this is pretty much what you do the whole game. You platform around trying to beat enemies, get hearts to fuel up your secondary weapon. Now, the enemies are going to become more frequent the further you get into the game. Not to mention, the further in you get, they also take a lot more hits to kill. Also, when you get hit, you get knocked back, which can also make it a bit challenging. But I'm not going to show you the hardest part, which are the freaking Medusa heads in level 2, because those ones are just ridiculous. But I can tell you I've played at least halfway through this game. And you have this, which gives you invincibility for a brief moment to help you get past these ghouls. I don't have the manual in front of me, so I don't really know what to call each enemy. Then you have your first boss fight, which is this giant bat. Now, for this, you're going to want to use your weapons. So what you need to do, you need to try to time it with this flying. You also have to try to get him to come to you. You also have to watch out for the stairs. You like see I'm trying to hit this guy and it's not working. See if you can like find a spot to stand and then just throw your axes. Wait for him to come to you. Chuck those things. Or you can do that, or you'll die, like I just did. Because I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm a little rusty. Get some invincibility. Get as many hearts as possible. Let me get my spot. Now, you're not always going to have a secondary weapon. Sometimes you just got to use what you have. So you have to, like, stay back, and you just got to let him come to you. Now, it's ideal to have a secondary weapon for this fight, but it's not impossible to do it without one. If you time it just right, you'll be able to hit him. You just gotta watch his flying pattern. I'm getting my ass kicked. All because I don't have a secondary weapon. I don't know why it's beeping. I think it's like a... Oh, it's a time limit. I forgot there were time limits in this fight. Come on. I can be at least the first boss. Okay. I'm not very good at this game, as you can see. It's all because I don't have a secondary weapon. Without a secondary weapon, it makes the fights a lot harder. So, try your best to just survive, and that's pretty much the best you can do. And if it doesn't work out, then you just gotta keep trying. Practice and practice. Practice is the only way you're gonna be able to figure out where everything is. Not to mention, try not to take hits. Hits just make it harder. Now, I'm not going to go fight him yet because I need a secondary weapon. I have to have a secondary weapon. Like, without a secondary weapon, I might as well not even fight Dracula. So go back as far as you can when you die. hit every candle that you see and hope one of them spawns a weapon. Like that. And then dodge the ghoul. There we go. Okay, now I have a chance. Stupid time limit. Okay. Alright, let him come to me. And then you just chuck your weapon. Ow. Come on. Yes! Got him! And then you get a weapon. And I lost because of the time limit. Well, that's pretty much what you do. I'm going to try one more time. But if I can't get it on this last try, then I'm just going to end it there. But technically I did beat this level, because I beat the boss. I just got screwed by a time limit I didn't even know was there. So don't waste too much time, but also don't go too fast. But I do really love this game, don't get me wrong. Just because I'm bad at it does not mean I automatically think it's like the worst thing ever. Because it's not. This game is fantastic. It's just really difficult sometimes. And the further you get, the harder it gets. And since I am using a joystick, it's not exactly the most reliable thing. But the good news is, once you get close to the boss, everything else will disappear. So then you'll get another chance. Just go over here. Wait for him to do his pattern. Try and hit him with that holy water. If you can get around the stupid invisible wall. This holy water is so useless. And killed by the phone. Yep. And that's it. That's the game. I can't beat it for as long as I live, but that's the game. So, in conclusion, it's a great game, but hard as balls. So, unless you are a more experienced gamer, I'd recommend play something easier, because otherwise you're going to just struggle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this almost every single day. And I'll see you guys next time when we dive into the infamous atrocity that is Castlevania-2 Simon's Quest. So, till then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.